Welcome back to D&M Motorsports. Today we're checking out another amazing Rolls-Royce. This is a 2010 Rolls-Royce Ghost. Up front here is a 6.6 liter 12-cylinder engine that's twin turbocharged. Now this engine makes 563 horsepower. It's extremely smooth, routed to an 8-speed automatic that goes out to the rear wheels. This really is a driver's car. I know it's large, it's nowhere near as large as you'd see with the Phantom. Still a decent sized car, but much more of an enthusiastic ride. Still all the virtues you'd expect of a Rolls-Royce, and this is the newest Rolls-Royce in the marketplace, so it's all the newest technology. Obviously being a large car, you got a decently sized trunk. Power operated open and closed, but it goes very, very deep. Everything's in perfect condition. You've got the black carpet and this kind of brushed aluminum plinth, if you will. Below the floorboard, you've got your various tools as well as a gypsy screwdriver. So to close it, all you really do, hit the button and you're good to go. Stepping inside here is like living in an English mansion. Kind of step into it. You don't really step up or down, but once you're inside, obviously everything you touch is of the absolute utmost quality. Power tilt and telescope steering wheel here. Automatic xenons up front. Almost throne-like seats in here. They're large, very comfortable. Since I have the key in my pocket here, just to fire up the V12, I just put my foot on the brake, hit the start button. Smooth and quiet, but every bit of Rolls-Royce.
This car here is a 2010 Rolls-Royce Ghost. The newest in the stable, it's the most capable and technologically advanced Rolls-Royce motor car ever created. Slotted below the Phantom as the baby roller, it's a car that lacks none of the Rolls-Royce exclusivities, but adds the element of being a true driver's car. Finished in English white, the exterior shows as new, which should be expected of such a lightly used car. Having covered only 1,300 miles, nearly every element of this car is perfect. The 19-inch alloy wheels feature Rolls-Royce's self-righting signature cap, which is always upright no matter what your speed of travel. Highlights include adaptive xenon headlamps with LED running lights, power closing trunk, and front and rear park distance control with graphic display. Of course, it wouldn't be a Rolls-Royce without the spirit of ecstasy at the end of the bonnet, which can be hidden with the touch of a button. When required, each front door retains a custom umbrella for times when conditions warrant. Under the hood is an all-new 6.6 liter twin turbocharged V12 engine. Far and away the most advanced motor ever to find a home in a Rolls-Royce, this high-tech power plant produces 563 horsepower and an immense 575 foot-pounds of torque at only 1,500 RPMs, and 80% of that's available at idle. With a power band like that, you can only imagine how effortless speed is in this car. Managing that power is an 8-speed automatic that runs through the rear wheels. The suspension is fully active with 4-corner load leveling, which translates to extreme comfort no matter how many passengers you have, and a sharp, button-down response when the road ahead provides an opportunity to play. There's also an electronic height adjustment to provide extra ground clearance when needed. Inside, the tan leather is among the highest grades ever used in a passenger car. Just running your fingertips over the buttery smooth leather gives you an idea of this car's intentions. Large and very comfortable front seats. Both feature power adjustment, lumbar support, memory settings, and both are heated as well. The large diameter steering wheel is true to Rolls-Royce heritage, but the multifunction capability and power tilt and telescope reflect its 21st century design. Front and rear passengers have their own settings for the automatic climate control, and at the top of the dash is the interface screen for your multimedia, vehicle, and communication settings. The factory navigation system is housed here, which includes selectable real-time traffic information. The screen is also home to Rolls-Royce's extensive media options, including satellite radio, auxiliary and iPod connections, and an internal hard drive. Should you have a particular question about your Rolls-Royce, the owner's manual is also digitally accessible through the screen. The rear seats are an experience all their own. You enter the rear in a very non-conventional way. Step in and sit down. Once inside, press a button to close the door and surround yourself in luxury. You're treated to sumptuous sofa-style seating and heated outboard positions. Optional picnic trays are finished in matching wood, a fitting touch for such a distinctive motor car. Over your head is the expansive panoramic moonroof with one-touch power shade. Come with us for a quick ride in another Ghost that we just recently sold.
Well, it is definitely an honor and a privilege to be able to drive the new Rolls-Royce Ghost. And it is also a phenomenal automobile. Very sporting in nature. It's still of a pretty big stature next to the Phantom, which is gigantic, but it doesn't drive like that. Neither does the Phantom, but this really is a different breed of Rolls-Royce. Definitely the most sporting Rolls-Royce, I'm sure, to date. But it's fast, it's comfortable, it's got amazing amenities, it smells like a Rolls-Royce in here, it has all the kind of wow factor, bling elements that you'd expect. But you know, when you're behind a wheel of a car that's this valuable, sometimes they tend to be a little intimidating. You know, you're worried you're going to break them, or you're going to hurt them, or you're going to bend a wheel or something like that. Like, this car doesn't give you any reason to be concerned. It drives like a proper road car. It's definitely built to be driven, but it's still so quiet. It's got the power reserve gauge showing how much power is left for the engine to give, and we just dipped into the 75% reserve. That actually felt pretty fast still. But 563 horsepower out of a V12. That is a BMW-based V12 engine, but that actually gives it more power than the Phantom. And the Phantom is a spectacularly fast automobile, especially for its size. A spectacular car. Comfortable, solid, smooth. And it's only got 1,800 miles on it, and that's nothing. That's break-in mileage, in my opinion. Here, we're getting on the highway. We're actually going highway speeds. Got my heads-up display in front of me. It does have active suspension, so as we hit the off-ramp here, sorry, I got a little change in the cup holder there. But wow, is that stiffen up nicely, especially for a huge car. There's no noise. Listen, I'm holding on too, but lean into the V12. Wow, that's immense power. Wish we had more real estate to explore that, but that is really amazing power. And of course, what's a Rolls-Royce known for but comfort? And I mean, look I could probably drive with one finger on the wheel. The steering's nice and light. There's no wind noise. You could have a whisper level conversation with your passenger, which today happens to be First Mate Dangerous Dave.
How you doing?
What's up, brother? I think Dave likes the Rolls-Royce too. We're both pretty impressed, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Having just hit the market, the Ghost is hot. With this car being nearly brand new and having traveled only 1,300 miles, it's not every day we're able to provide an opportunity like this. Plus, had you not already known, this Rolls-Royce carries the balance of its 4-year, unlimited mileage factory warranty, which includes roadside assistance. Seriously, save huge on a flawless, beautiful Rolls-Royce. For even more information on this phenomenal Rolls-Royce Ghost, visit us online. You'll find us at dmautosales.com.